The holidays are here again, and with it comes all the parties. And one of my favorite things about the holiday season is decorating. I'm here today with interior designer Rachel Wenger, who's going to show us a thing or two about keeping it festive but not traditional. I really love this because I remember I saw a little Instagram post that you did about, playing with holiday decorations, but it's not traditional. And that you might actually do away with your Christmas tree this year. Is that true?
Yes, like I did last year.
Last year, no Christmas
No
tree.
Christmas
Oh
tree,
my goodness.
first time,
Tell
yes.
me about that.
Well, for me, the real symbol of Christmas is the Belen. But the Christmas tree, much as we love it, I love decorating and all. Personally, just me, of course, everyone's different, but I don't like the fake trees. And I just feel sorry every time you throw the real pine tree away after the end. So I go like, okay, this year, let's do away with it. So
And
maybe I'll do it again this year.
I think what's really interesting is you have a lot of people living in these smaller condominiums, right? Smaller apartments, and having a Christmas tree can just take up so much space. So, we're here today, so you can give us a couple of tips on how to have the festive look, right? Without necessarily going traditional, the poinsettias and all of that. Yeah. Everyone who has been to any of Rachel's awesome parties knows about the designer's flair for ultra stylish and out-of-the-box tablescape creations. This is basically for a nice invitation at home for a party, for a Christmas dinner. Tell me a little bit more about this.
I wanted it not to look too commercial. So basically, I just had the inspiration on, like symbols of Christmas, whether it's color or the doves, or for purity again, white.
So like in Europe, right? When you go to Christmas in Europe, Switzerland, Germany, Austria, like they do Christmas like it's nobody's business. It's amazing, amazing.
Really
and everything, I was just touching everything. It's like, is this real? Oh my God, it's real. Because everything here that looks like Christmas is fake, right? So I like this idea that it's non-commercial and using real things in that sense, but still making it Christmassy.
In fact, the pine cones, all of our pine cones were just gathered from our travels. It also evokes some memories, right? And also with when you're designing, if you want a more sophisticated touch to it,
Pare it down a little bit.
Pare it down, go with the colors, and with red will always make any space festive. And then I use this.
This is really nice. I like this a lot, and this is fairly inexpensive actually.
Very.
This is what they use to fill the bouquets, and I didn't realize how nice it is as a Christmas thing. Yeah.
That's right. And then I just layer it like to add another dimension. So I make it like a lace.
Rachel also loves to keep things natural by styling the home with real blooms.
I do love them,
okay.
but I usually go with whatever's available.
So anything red.
While a big festive Christmas tree can instantly cheer up your space for the holidays, Rachel gives us more space-conscious options for holiday decorating.
I had real pine leaves.
Oh,
so as soon as you stepped in, all my guests would say, wow, this smell alone. And then the railings of the stairs all had real life
Wow, that's
trees.
beautiful. So you would tie everything here.
Everything. So Christmas time, it smells like Christmas.
Now that's one detail that most of us tend to forget when it comes to sprucing up our spaces for the holidays.
Okay, let's talk about the special touches that you have here.
I'm just gonna have some cocktails, right? So it's nothing formal, it's a very casual setup. So again, you need to make sure of what kind of food you're serving to be able to know what kind of plates or cutlery to use, right? These are made in India in cocktail forks. So it's easier, and also for the host, you don't need to wash a lot, or what I mean?
That's true.
You get to have fun, you get to host, but at the same time, there's not much stress.
Yes, that's great. And I like how you use this sort of kitchen space as part of your home. That's really nice. Okay, shall we go around this way and talk about your menu?
Life is already so busy and so stressful, right? So let's just make it easy without sacrificing style and elegance, right? So one of my favorite shops to go to is of course Santis.
Yeah, they have everything.
It's so easy, everything they have. They even have now the roast chicken.
And this is the thing, I think a lot of people forget. You know what, there's nothing wrong with ordering everything.
Sometimes we cater, sometimes we cook.
Yeah.
But most of the time, if it's cocktails, I just, you know, like
in and out. And then again, let's talk about the different heights and layerings.
Well, this is something that they just usually put in the bouquets, the old-fashioned bouquets, right? Go beyond, you know, like out of the box and see things in a different light. So I actually made use of it as a runner type of thing.
Yeah, very nice.
So to give some texture, to give like that festive mood.
Any other last tips for, you know, entertaining at home without being so stressed out?
I use my 6 senses.
Yeah.
Well, I know we only have 5, but I do 6. Well, first of all, you know, everything needs to look really nice, really like, you know, the space.
Inviting,
inviting, right? Charming, your interiors also. And then music is important.
That is
because it sets the mood, you know, for the whole party, for the event, right? And then I use a lot of scents, whether natural, whether in flowers, or like I told you during Christmas time, the pine leaves, or the scented candles or burners, whatever. So just to make the house, you know, like all the senses are working. And then of course the sense of touch. So that's where all the textures, the play of textures, right? And then of course the taste, which is, you know, you need to plan your menu. And my 6th sense is to, of course, make your guests feel at home. Because that's the best thing, that they're having a good time.
Perfect. So with all these small touches and tips from Rachel, I'm sure that the next time you entertain, they can really feel at home and you won't be too stressed out either. Yeah. Thank you.
Syempre, you have to make sure that your food is good, and then you can have nice music playing in the background, and the total ambience. Yan. Of course, you can put candles, you can put warm lighting, and of course, the scent.